Ibarapa youths warn Makinde on Igboho's ban on Fulani people. The Ibarapa Youth Consultative Forum (IYCF) has warned President Muhammadu Buhari and the Oyo State government to be cautious on Chief Sunday Igboho's remark. In a statement, Governor Makinde was told that nothing should be done in Igboho after giving the Fulani in Ibarapa area 7 days to leave the area. It was the nakedness due to the daily kidnapping in the area that prompted him to take such a step. And it is said that the Fulani started burning houses in the Iganga area of Oyo State after Igboho visited Fulani Sheriki in the area and many young Yorubas were injured. The Ibarapa Youth Group in their statement said they were behind the statement made by Igboho and no true Yoruba will see the Fulani burn down the house and will look away the Fulani pastoralists in the area. They are accused of killing and kidnapping and committing crimes in the area. Gbendoke of Igboho for the Fulani has caused a lot of conflict in Oyo State, and the Fulani in the Ibarapa area have nowhere to go. On Saturday, January 16, 2021, it was reported on the internet that a Yoruba activist, Chief Sunday Adeniyi, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, had given the Fulani 7 days to leave the Yoruba land. However, Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde said the government was not behind Sunday Igboho's protest against the Fulani and ordered the police to investigate. You see, this is what I just said. I said it that Makinde is actually waiting to hear what the president will say before he will start saying anything. Now, he has seen that the president is not happy. He's not happy with the action of Akeredolu. Now, he's now doing it as if he's not in support of the evil doings of the headsmen. That is to tell you that Makinde is now becoming biased. That is to tell you that Makinde is now becoming biased. He doesn't want to tell the truth. He doesn't want to reveal the truth. It's just, will I say he's afraid of the president or what? Yes. I think so. He's afraid of the president. Because if he's not afraid of the president, he would have just spoken. He would have just taken his decision. Who will see the herdsmen burning people's house, and you say that you are looking, you want to be looking, or you want to just be taking decision. You don't want to say anything against them. Who will see that? Your own state is on fire. You saw the people setting your own state on fire, and you are still looking. You are looking and you refuse to say anything. And now the president have shown his support for the people. Instead of you to be against the president's opinion, you are saying no, and you are still there fighting the person that is even fighting for your administration. What are they investigating? You see that I said it, that something is stopping you from talking. Something is stopping you from talking because I knew that you want to be biased. I knew it. And now I've seen it. It is clear, with a clear view. You want to be biased, and it is clear now. Can you imagine? What are you being afraid of? The way the president was elected is the way you too was elected. He cannot decide for you. If your state is on fire, you will be the one to be held responsible. The president will deny you. He will deny you. He will tell you that you cannot handle your state. Now, your state is on fire. Instead of you to speak up, take decision. You are the number one person. You are the chief executive officer of your state and you are looking like a moron. You're looking like a moron. Haba. No. This is too embarrassing and too disappointing of you. I cannot believe that this is coming from you. That is why I love Yahaya Bello. It doesn't care. It doesn't. As we speak now, Yahaya Bello has stopped the administering of vaccine in Kogi. He said Kogi doesn't need the vaccine. That they should go with their vaccines. You see? That is what he said. He said they don't need their vaccine. He was not afraid of anybody. Oh shit. When the officials for COVID-19 came and gave a wrong COVID-19 infection data, he challenged them and said it's a lie. You need to be a man of your words, because you are the people's. You are the man of the people. You are the person that they are looking up to, not Buhari. Buhari operates in national level while you operate in state level. Any mistake you make now is on you and not on the president, Buhari. Show you by. So you should be able to defend your own state and your own self. Do you understand? And that is it. That is it. So, my dear viewers, please, you need to voice out. Let us all voice out to this matter. Let us all say something about it. Let us not keep calm, because you can see that Buhari is coming out strong on this matter. Let us say no. Let's say no to him. Because he is also an ex-man doesn't mean that we'll tolerate the atrocities and the excesses of ex-men in the states. We cannot tolerate it. Kusheshe. Never. Anything that is evil, let's be against the evil. Anything that is bad, let's be against the bad. Let us not support evil, because evil will beget evil. He should face the country and leave the governors to face the states. He cannot decide for them. Unto what reason? Is it because he's the president of the association? What's the business of the state? Huh? My viewers, please deem it free to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.